Band Bros, baby.
Hey, yo, look, man. What it do, YouTube, BandBruhZ crew, you feel me? It's your boy Nigel, and as you know, I'm back again today to discuss some more great content. Now, Pete, man, listen. We have the part 2 battle of the Boombox Classic. Now, I ain't gonna cap to you, bro. I'm not gonna cap. You feel me? First of all, let me just say this. I was thoroughly impressed by the Boombox Classic in that stands. I'm not gonna lie, on Friday. That was a damn good ass battle. I'm not gonna cap. I really enjoyed that. I know some people might have their differences. Some people might feel the certain ways they may feel about it, but I really enjoyed that battle. That's just my opinion. You know, I don't know how y'all may feel, but y'all comment, tell me below how y'all may have felt about it. You know, tell me whose side y'all went for. That's neither here nor there. Listen, man. Brought to you by my bro, Killer Kev. Shout out to you, Frat, again, bro. Listen, I heard that these bands was throwing haymakers in the zero quarter. Like, I heard y'all were going at it in the zero quarter. And let me say this. For those who are really kind of upset, because I saw a couple people who were upset that the fifth quarter wasn't longer. If I'm being completely honest with you, they technically had their fifth quarter. Like, you feel me? Like, they had their fifth quarter already on Friday. So, of course, I wouldn't have expected it to be that long for them in the fifth quarter either, if I'm being honest with you. Like, go ahead and play a couple songs, get up out of there. Don't do no Bethune cooking shit and just leave, right? But just, so yeah, bro, listen, we about to get into the zero quarter, bro. I'm ready to see this, man. Hey, I don't even know what to expect. Like I said, bro, I'll be trying not to watch none of these clips until it's time for me to react to this, man. So listen, gang, we're gonna go ahead. We'll get into this, bro. Let's see what's talking about with these bands, gang. Let me adjust this a little bit more. I think that's good right there. Hey, bro, killer. Appreciate you, fam. All right, looks like we got Southern up first. Hey, listen, let me say this right quick, cause it is so hilarious to me. Southern, I didn't even notice this. I didn't even notice this until I really paid attention. But Southern, not even Southern, Funk Factory, y'all went back to the 4 bass drums, bro. Again, it's so, bro. This is so hilarious to me, bro. Like, it's not. Listen, I'm not joking. I'm not picking. It's just funny to me. I'm a percussionist. Y'all just had 6 at the Boombox Classic. Y'all had 4 back in the stadium game. Man, Southern, y'all are a trip. But hey, listen, smooth first song though. Smooth first song. Hey, this ain't your average battle. You feel me? So let's see what the response finna be. Damn, that first note. Oh my gosh. Yeah, ankle cap. That's not really hard right there. That's 1-0 Jackson. Two, what's crazy is even though those both were two powerful arrangements, it was just two totally different types of arrangements when it came to that energy game. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Just totally different. You feel me? We gonna keep this, just keep it rolling. But the Golden Stallion's been OD. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me say this too. We are only 5 minutes in. I got time to talk today. Yesterday I appreciate all of the comments that everybody was giving me referring to the battle that occurred. I love interacting, with y'all, bro. Y'all are hilarious, man. And I'll say this, bro. I'll say this. Y'all had me weak as fuck when y'all were referring to how like the marching and then like the first song was the warm up and then when the actual first song was and stuff like that. Y'all are hilarious, bro. Y'all are hilarious, man. But I can't cap. When I said that Southern gets up for bro, I was thinking about this when I was driving, bro, and I said this in my head. Southern this season has gave me such a bougie vibe. Before y'all try to jump me, I'm not saying nothing disrespectful. Let me explain myself. Because Southern will play what the fuck they want to play. And if they want to play it, you could tell they want to play it. And if they don't, you could tell. You could genuinely tell. I think the difference before was, and I'm not trying to speak like I'm a juke or anything or Jaguar. No, I'm just saying like I think the difference before was you could never really tell. But now that you can somewhat tell, we're trying to say, oh, Southern's losing it. Southern's this, Southern's that. No, I just think, and this is my hot take, but I always think about this stuff when I'm preparing to actually react. What I really think it is, bro, I meant to say this as well. What separates, sometimes we try to put blame on the students, saying sometimes the students don't care enough. Sometimes we try to say the staff don't care enough or the school sometimes don't care enough, whatever. In certain cases, in certain band rooms that I've been in, especially sometimes when it comes to the director's part of the accountability, what separates a good director and a great director, in my opinion, one of the biggest things is can you adapt to the times and the changes? You feel me? People are trying to say constantly Southern needs to get a new staff when I don't think so. I think clearly Collins is like showing that appeal to what the students like, right? Of course, still play what you want to play too. Write your arrangements that you want the band to play, of course, too, right? But appeal more to the students, and they'll appeal more to you. I think I don't know these instructors though. I've had a conversation with Collins, but I don't know these guys, so I don't know, and I'm not speaking like I do. But personally, what makes some of these directors even better is if you can understand what your band is. Just understand your band, like have better chemistry with the band, bro. Right? If you understand your band, if you know your band, not saying that these directors don't, not saying Southern don't, not saying hell no. I'm just saying in general. I've seen different programs. I've seen a lot of programs. I'm just saying in general, I've seen some programs have the same type of thing. The directors, right, more so are stuck in their ways, but can't adapt to the current ways, and it can hurt the band. I've seen multiple bands. I'm not gonna name them. I'm not gonna do that. But I've seen multiple bands close and far that could have that same problem. And even in the bigger bands, it could be the same thing. Is all I'm getting at, bro. I didn't mean to talk that long, but that's all I'm getting at. If y'all get what I'm saying. That's why I think what makes Jackson still partially better than Southern. I think because of the fact that every director who gets on that podium for Jackson State can make their band play every arrangement like they want to play it is the separating factor, one of the separating factors that makes them right now currently better than Southern. That's all I was basically getting at. Oh, shit. Boom, 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 boom. It's just so funky, bro. Like laid back and chill, but dark as hell. I hear y'all tenors and basses. Oh my gosh, bro. You know, I made the mistake yesterday of, and I agree with some of the things y'all did say in the comments. I made the mistake of yesterday, truthfully, honestly. When I went back and listened, I understood where certain rounds could be really given towards certain bands for the certain reasons. I admitted that. I even said it in that video. But I was like, you know what, I'm giving a tie because sometimes I give a tie not because the bands are both bad or mid, but because the bands are both that damn good, right? That I can't have a separating factor, right? Neither one of them supersedes the other. I'm gonna try not to do that in this video and the fifth quarter, because if I'm being completely honest, the two different energy surges that I just got, no disrespect, from listening to Southern just play and listening to Jackson just play, Like, bro, what is it, y'all? What is it that can someone please, for the people who watch my video who are better at explaining terminology, right? Because I'm not afraid to admit where I can get stronger at, right? Respectfully, I just try to speak from the best of my abilities. For those who are better at this, who can explain better, what makes Jackson's energy surge in, like, especially in that round? Because I have to give that round to Jackson. It's just two different energies. Is it because it's the equalizer on the podium, right? Collins versus Travis Pruitt. Could they, like, hold on right quick. My apologies, y'all. My apologies. Check the camera and all that stuff like that. Okay, cool. My apologies. Listen, sometimes that shit just, hey, you feel me? But what is it, y'all? Like, what makes this such a difference? Because I'm giving that round 2-0. I'm giving that round 2-0. You feel me? But golly, bro, like, it's just, yo, let's keep it going, gang. We're only like 7 minutes in. Hey, for those who have been paying attention better than I have, has Collins been on the podium all 3 rounds? If so, I have a point to prove. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, fuck it. I can say it right now. It's the reason why Collins been on the podium 3 times in a row. No disrespect. It's a reason. Best chance right now to get Southern to really wake up. Oh my gosh. All I'm saying is Collins being on the podium 3 times in a row, if he has been on the podium 3 times in a row, whether it's been 2 or 3, I know it's been 2 times. It could be 3. All I'm saying is he brings out the fire out of Southern. And that's the honest truth. Like, that's the honest truth. You feel me? I ain't gonna dive into why he could be having 3 rounds in a row. I'm not mad. I'm not hating or nothing. You feel me? Y'all already know this. Hey, 2 best bands in the world right here. You feel me? So yeah, I'm just saying though, that's interesting. Real interesting. I like that. Ooh, Travis and Collins again. I hear y'all tubers. Hey, Bones, y'all was carrying on that part. I'm talking about in it. Hey. Boom. Hey, tenors, I like that part, yo. Dum, da, dum, dum. I like that part right there. Hey, bro. You know what makes like Jackson State so, bro. Listen. Like, it's certain band directors, right? It's certain band directors who, it's certain band directors. Like, okay, different band directors come with a different type of swag, a different type of aura, right? Jackson State, bro, listen, I know the conversations with like Dr. Sherrod, Dr. Johnson, Little, and Pruitt are so fucking hilarious, bro. I'm not talking about the yes sir, no sir. I'm talking about the man, fuck these niggas talking about. You feel me? Like just the because I've seen how it could go in our band, right? I've seen how the conversations could be in our band. So I can only imagine what it's like for them, right? Shout out to the OGs. It's hilarious because like, bro, they just be chilling, bro. They just be chilling on some like, bro. We just whooping ass, bro. Like we just whooping ass. First of all, now I'm getting it. I'm understanding what's going on here. I've been peeping. I thought I was tripping, but I'm peeping. I'm noticing the Travis and the Collins going back and forth. I'm noticing that, and I'm not gonna cap, bro. I don't know. Now, mind you, whose video is this that I'm using? I'm using Killer Kev's. So I try not to use a certain like particular school, even though I love JSU band, even though I love Human Jukebox Media, right? I try to use someone neutral, right? Using Killer Kev's. I'm not gonna cap, bro. It's just, bro, the energy and just the feeling I get when I hear Jackson play. And some people might say, well, that's because you love Jackson a little bit more than Southern. Nah, because trust me, Southern gives me a surge of energy too. But it's more so like the arrangements that are coming from Southern are they're hitting for me, but I wouldn't more so say they're sticking for me. Jackson is hitting. Think about it. Jackson played oh man, what was the first song Jackson played? I can't even remember the first song Jackson played. Y'all remind me. But I remember the second song was like Shine, right? Then I remember the third song just now was I forgot this song too, bro. No disrespect. But what I'm getting at is, bro, like each song has been hitting and sticking over there in that corner, bro. And this is the travel size band. This is the travel size band. That's what makes this shit so interesting. I can't cap, bro. If I'm being completely honest with you, bro, like right now, it's just a different feeling I'm getting from Jackson. And I low-key think I got to go 3-0 on that. I could give it a tie, but I told y'all I'm going to try to refrain from doing that. I'm going to say who right now, listening to this for the first time, because I haven't watched none of these clips, who's really just hitting for real, who I think really got people turning their heads and looking. I think people are watching Southern. I definitely think people are watching Southern. But I'm looking at the crowd on the sides of Southern, and they're not as energetic as I normally see them being on certain things, right? But that's the thing, though. Southern is still playing some good shit. But then I'm looking at Jackson, and I'm like, yo, like, Jackson playing some shit that's like, golly, bro. So let's keep it going. We're only 11 minutes in. Like, look at Southern crowd. I hear y'all, Bones. I'm gonna keep it above, bro. That whole part right there, I never really rocked with that part, bro. And I'm not hating. I'm just saying, like, it don't even look like they really like playing that part for real, for real. Like, okay, I'm not. I know y'all. Did y'all feel the same way? For those who really are listening, not for those who are just like, yeah, I'm not trying to be that guy. I'm not doing none of that. I'm just saying, am I tripping? At this moment right here, at this time of the at this time of the video, for those who are watching this with me, am I tripping? Did that part it just don't move me like that? Like it just that's when okay, when people ask me what part of that what did I miss arrangement did Southern get excessive on, it was literally that part right there. Like when people always, because I saw some people be like, hey, what part of what did I miss did you feel as if was excessive when you said Southern's was excessive compared to Jackson's? That part right there. It just felt so. I'm talking about from the that whole part all the way through just felt so. It felt unfinished, for real, or it felt just. I don't know, bro. Fuck am I talking about? Fuck am I talking about, bro? I could be tripping for all I'm saying, but I swear it just, yeah. Uh-oh. Listen to the difference of like energy, bro. I hear y'all, T.O.P. Hey, talk to me, WT. I need that convo. The conversation with Dog Team and WT is it's just on a different level, bro. I like this part right here. Hey, so look, I think we're 16 minutes. Got about a good halfway more to go, right? So remember when I said, remember when we was talking about the Boombox Classic on Friday, right? And the debate was, well, Jackson played no, it was Jackson played folded, right? It was Jackson who played folded. It was Southern who played. Ah man, what did Southern play? I forgot what Southern played, right? And then or no, it was Southern who played whatever. Then Jackson played folded. Then Southern came back with folded. Then Jackson came back with whatever they played. People were trying to debate whether or not Southern's folded was better than Jackson's folded. Now I can cap, they both are damn good. I'm not gonna lie, they sound good. They sound good. And this brings me to my slight little topic and everything like that. First of all, let me check, make sure everything's good. Okay, cool. This brings me to my slight little topic. But I had a friend yesterday who told me, she was like, "Yo, Nigel, do you think her band is like one of the top 3 bands in the world?" Her band is a blue and gold band that obviously is close to my area, right? That's what school she goes to. I said, top 3 in the world? No. Top 3 on the East Coast? Yes, right? She said, why not in the world? I said, because you ain't never heard of a Jackson or a Southern or a Texas Southern stuff, right? So we go down to, I introduced her to the bands and stuff like that, whatever. But the funny part was, she said, yeah, I ain't gonna cap. Like, if they play some of this shit in our stadium, our fans are probably singing this shit. I was like, let alone sing. I was like, bro, the power alone is just too much, right? In this case, bro, when she was listening, the video I showed her was the video of the Boombox Classic, the most recent one, right? And I'm showing her this video, and she's literally saying the same stuff I'm saying as she's watching the video, right? She's like, oh yeah, I think she even said, she's like, yeah, I think Southern's folded was like better than Jackson's, right? She was like, I think Southern's folded was better. But then when Jackson came back with a whole different arrangement, because she said before I even went to Jackson, she's like, yo, she's like, that band has to come back with like something way more powerful or just different. In this case, I can't lie, bro. Bro, I don't know if I'm just, but I don't know if I'm on some shit like if I don't know like what, but bro, it's just like it don't sound different, bro. It don't sound like a difference in audios or something. It's a different feeling. It's I'm getting like a full Jackson sound from a pep size band, a travel size band, no disrespect, not pep size, travel size band, no disrespect. From a travel size band. But the arrangements that they're playing are like perfectly called arrangements. It's like perfect play calling. That's what it feels like. I'm not saying Southern isn't having perfect play calling though either, or good play calling either. But you know how some bands are best at responding to what another band play? I'm asking myself, if Southern was in the opposite shoe and they was responding to Jackson, would it be different? Would it be the same? And I don't know, because that's not how it is. In this case, what Southern is playing could be like strong 7s or 8s, but Jacksons are hitting like 9s. They're solid, they're groovy, they're funky. I think sometimes with some of the arrangements in Southern, like the arrangements itself hit, but sometimes like the drum parts, and that's why I'm saying no disrespect to Funk Factory, the drum parts sometimes they get a little kind of boring, right? Just a little boring compared to, it's so much flavor on Jackson's side, bro. And every time they play an arrangement, bro, it's just been more flavor one way or another, whether it's dog team, whether it's the trombone, whether it's the B tones, whether it's the mellows, whether it's the trumpets, whether it's the freaking WT, whether it's the J sets, whatever it may be. Like, it's something I can't cap, bro. And even in the What Did I Miss comparative, like that one part of Southern is just excessive. Jackson just gets in and gets out. I low-key feeling Jackson again, bro. 4-0. I ain't gonna cap. I know people are gonna be like, bro, you tripping, bro. I probably am. And I'll live with it. Like, I ain't gonna lie, Southern, I'm rocking with this. It's smooth. It's smooth. Like, it's smooth, though. That's all I can say, though. It's just smooth. And I hope y'all understand what I'm trying to say. Nothing bad. I'm not trying to discredit them or nothing. I'm not trying to talk down or nothing like that. Yeah, bro. It's listen. It's smooth. Like, I fuck with it. It's smooth. Like, bro, you see what I'm saying, bro? Am I tripping? Wow, Southern. Wow, Southern. Wow, Southern. I got a very strong hot take to say after this. Y'all not gonna like it, but it's the truth. I can't cap. And I'm going to just go ahead and keep it a whole buck with you. I'm going to say this first. And if it's not the case, which y'all are going to help me define the first one. And if not, then I'm going to say my hot take, which was going to be the point I was going to make. The first question I have. Did the football team come out just now? Like, did the football team come out for those who were there? For those who were there at the game, did the football team come out when Southern just started playing classical? For those who say no, they didn't. Not for the ones who say yes. If they say yes, okay, whatever. Even then, still, though, because I still wanted them. Whatever. That's a blood in the water move, Southern. I'm not gonna cap. That's a blood in the water move. That's the arrangement we just played. Listen, y'all have to understand what is okay. This kind of proves my point. Southern played what they played. I said it was smooth, right? Some people may say, Nigel, bro, you just don't like Southern. I say that all the time because some people really just genuinely probably think I just don't like a band, when that's not the case. I know I might have a score like lopsided like this, but truth be told, it's not because I just don't like the other band. It's just because it's a difference in energy. It's a difference in and somewhat arrogance, just funkiness, everything, the full package, right? The full package. The fact that Southern just played the arrangement that they played, and I said it was smooth, it was cool. Like, and what I meant by smooth was it sounded good. It didn't do too much damage, but it was a still solid arrangement. One thing I see about Jackson that I like about Jackson, bro, Jackson is a very, very, very good zero quarter band, right? They have a lot of crank arrangements that the zero quarter thrives in showcasing. And in this case, they're just saying, fuck it. We're dumping them on y'all asses, bro. One after the other, back to back, back to back, back to back. Oh, you want to play some nice stuff for the crowd? We don't give a fuck. Back to back, back to back. And in that case, Southern playing what they just played, and then Jackson coming back with that, they not taking their foot off no niggas' necks right now. And that was kind of like Southern, that y'all playing while they playing is kind of like a, y'all know it's not enough right now. That's the best way I can put it. Whoever got up there and said, let's play classical and called it off, and if I think I know who it is, he's saying, fuck it. Fuck it. They going for it. We got to go for it. And I hate to say it, but if Collins is the one who's on the podium, I started off already saying Jackson was already up 1 or 2-0 already, just based off of the energy they were sending off. But sometimes it happens like this. It's just Jackson's over there cutting with that Swiss Army knife of a band. Like, it's giving me vibes of like when I watched Memphis and Gam. When Gam was that fucking big, and Memphis came in half as big as them, if not 1/3 as big as them, and did the damn thing and sliced and diced them when it mattered most. And in this case, they just been slicing and dicing, and it's just Southern can't get nothing. They can't get no hits out. They can't do nothing. They trying. But Jackson just over here slicing and dicing on niggas, bro. I can't cap, bro. Like, niggas gonna really think I'm tripping when I say this shit, bro. Like, because I swear for God, this whole time, like, Jackson's just been a much better vibe, a much better energetic band, in my opinion, to listen to. I'm not saying this is a Southern type of performance against Alabama, though. This is two different performances. This is a very well better and more improved Southern. But it's like, I don't feel like y'all are as bought into these arrangements as much as it seems. It sounds like y'all are, and I could be hearing two different things on the audio. It sounds like y'all are, but I'm hearing Jackson more bought in. Like, Jackson's arrangements are just more tuned, more fine-tuned. They have a pretty type of polish. They just perfectly polished, in my opinion. You feel what I'm saying? Who on the podium? Okay, yeah, I told you, Collins, yep. It's what I thought. It's what I thought. It's Collins. It's what I thought. It's a Collins and Travis show. It's too much flavor. It's too much flavor. I thought classical was going to be able to do something because it was arrogant to do. The staff has too much flavor at Jackson State, bro. We just went from Travis to what looks like Johnson on the podium. And the flavor and the intensity of the arrangements have not dropped at all. Goddamn. I ain't even really gonna score no more, bro. I ain't even gonna. Let's just. You feel me? I ain't even gonna. If we're at this point in the video too, we about to go ahead and skip too. Cause y'all know me. We ain't gotta watch all that. Okay, let's go ahead. All right, let's see what Sutton talking about. Hey, Whirlwinds, I like that visual y'all doing. Okay. What's this? What's this? T-Pain, that's just tips, right? Some shit like that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wah, wah. 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 I hear y'all whirlwinds. Da 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 dum dum. Da 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 dum dum. Da 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 dum dum. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. This always was a smooth arrangement. Boom, 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 boom. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, 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 doom. One more. Tubers, I hear y'all taking it up. We have 51 minutes. I'm really just letting it play out. Oh, this that Caps on the Killer Cane, Caps going with to go dress my home. Smashing the itty bitty rapper, been a minute, I was shit a prolong. I don't want to reach my goals, a lot of those open and closed. I can spend $1 million on clothes, I can make millions on clothes. Starting up with and old, Converse day visions and old. Cover my comments with a hose, got no one, I got a lot of hoes. Alright, him all alone. Hey, fun factor, y'all must have went through some checkoffs, cause I thought y'all had like 12, 13 snares. Y'all had 6 BDs. Tenor line still similar, and the cymbal line is still similar. Okay, listen, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up right there, bro. I can't cap. I know some people might probably think I'm tripping. Some people might think I'm tweaking out, or whatever it may be. But, bro, I just don't think I am, bro. It just, bro, Jackson just sounds they just sound different. Now we still got to check out this 5th quarter, right? But the 5th quarter it's not even as long as the 0. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get y'all this 0 quarter, bro. I hope y'all enjoy. Subscribe, share, comment, show love, man. It's the Band Bros. Y'all already know how I get, man. Let's go ahead and check out this 5th quarter, bro. I'll see y'all real soon.
It's the Band Bros, baby.